A live look at Piscataway, New Jersey at Shai Stadium. A high-caliber, high-noon showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Guys, checking in with the Wolverines head coach before the game. This wide receiver has been unstoppable all season. He will be a huge part of their game plan today. The quarterback might be young, but they have put some things into their offensive game plan to make sure they're able to get the ball to their star player. He's been tearing up defenses all season long. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Scarlet Knights ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Coming out with it, it's Stewart. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Wolverines offense will start this game off with the football. And here comes Jordan Marshall. He made it to the end zone 4 times in their victory last time out while picking up more than 100 yards. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball security.
They'll move the tight end. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. The run inside. It's Marshall. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So the Rutgers Scarlet Knights offense takes the field for the first time in this game. We get a look at K.J. Duff, and what a treat to see a couple of pass catchers like this, each taking their shot to make big plays. Complete to start this drive. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Still on his feet at the 45. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Raymond. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Scarlet Knights, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Delayed handoff. It's Benjamin. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Raymond. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. He splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The run inside. It's Marshall. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Keeps it on the option. Could be an alley. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Bryce Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. Underwood. Pulls it in. It's Marsh. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Wolverines can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback keeps it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Motion from the back. Running inside. It's Marshall. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Runs through the tackle. Got enough space. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out. You're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Duff. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Scarlet Knights have their offense in high gear. On the option. The pitch. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. He'll try it again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The Scarlet Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the 1st quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. Takes the handoff. It's Raymond. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Now the play fake. Rushes on him. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 5 yards away from another 3rd down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That brings them to within 1.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Wolverines offense heads out ready to go on the attack. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Tight end now in motion. He'll take it himself. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Punt is on its way. Takes it on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Raymond. Got enough for the 1st. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. They'll give it on the counter. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll try the counter. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Might have a chance. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Complete. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Scarlet Knights go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw on first down. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The run inside. It's Raymond. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Caught. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Looks as if they're going to pass on a chance to take the lead with the field goal and go for it on 4th down. He didn't make it. He needed one, and he's going to lose one instead. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on 1st down. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Buchanan. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Give to the back. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Quarterback keep. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. This quarterback part of their running game. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Wolverines want to pick up the tempo.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Now on 2nd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Line getting set on 2nd down. They go play action. Bryce Underwood fires deep toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Quick completion on the out route. Quick step and go. Touchdown, Michigan. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. Let's see what he can do with the return. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Gets the back moving. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Allen. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they
trying to burn this defensive back. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He hurls one deep down the left side. Upstairs to make the catch. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Let's it fly. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. On target. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down. Rutgers takes its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to keep this drive alive. I don't think he got anything. He got stopped on 4th and 1. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Men, Week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We begin our whip around with Florida, taking on the number 13 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. Now over to your game in Piscataway. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
The play-action fake. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. Quickly to the tight end. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
The Scarlet Knights in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Working that left side now. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Scarlet Knights, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
They'll move the wide receiver. They just keep firing. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Running inside. It's Raymond. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick release on the RPO.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Keeps it on the bootleg. Gets rid of it. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. And the Scarlet Knights go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Using his legs, it's Raymond. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
After the touchdown, if they can get this 2, we'll have a tie ball game. Snapped it in the shotgun. Pocket breaking down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, snags it, and there's running room. Past the 30, running inside the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Wolverines!
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Finds his big tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Out of the shotgun on third down. Fires to the middle. Got his man on the right. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Raymond. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The give to the back. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he'll let it go to the left. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Scarlet Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. Motion from the wideout. Off the RPO, complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The run inside. It's Raymond. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Makes the catch. It's Marsh. Turning it on. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. That last catch puts him over 150 yards receiving on the day.
Reese, this defense has no answer for this guy. And it doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's run or who's been covering him. They just can't stop him.
Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Sends it back in motion. Throwing, Underwood. Slings it downfield. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. It'll be 3rd and long. Running inside. It's Marshall. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Play action with Underwood. Finds his man. It's Marshall.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Using his legs, it's Marshall. Maybe some room here. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. The Wolverines will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Calls his own number, and he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Touchdown, Michigan! The ground game getting it done and putting 6 on the board. Big Blue with the answer.
That play calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football, such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. And we've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat. And right now, he's given this defense all they can handle.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the Scarlet Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Under fire. And down he goes.
And that's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. Nice job, man. They are on it. You can tell. Reacting to what's going on, rushing the passer, being disciplined, tackling. The most important thing is getting guys on the ground. Now they forced an advantageous situation on 3rd and long.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's got the back in the middle. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He finds his way out to the 13-yard line, and they're out of trouble with a 1st down. This is a designed run. Picks up the 1st down. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. They'll test the right side. Still on his feet at the 35. Finding some room. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. Rolled his way into the end zone. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final touch, courtesy of that 76-yard sprint to the house. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Raymond. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Raymond. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. They go to the counter. Oh, he's got a chance. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Scarlet Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Bringing the heat. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab. It's Raymond.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The option, he'll keep it. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Hopkins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. They'll run the option. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Scarlet Knights want to move quickly. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it on the move. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers. Fitted in the window for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Looking for the 2-point try. They'll go to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and they're down 8 here in the 4th. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And they'll knock him down. 4 wideouts set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Here's Underwood to throw. Looking down the middle. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. To the air. It's Underwood. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Underwood on the play action. Finds his big tight end. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. And the Wolverines are marching down the field. Looking for room. It's Marshall. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. There's some room. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.